Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Minecraft server updates. In this video here, I'm gonna be following a bit up from the last episode where you may have seen that the nether portal, the end portal, was discovered in one of these temporary worlds that I have in the system for now, as we build up and learn everything that we need to before things can be running really smoothly in real tiered worlds. So what of course happens is that I make an end world so that players can go down and get some mojo going with the dragon and just crush it in the end, because when you find that and you reach that level, of course you deserve a chance to go down there and deal with it. So the way the system is set up right now is that it respawns around every third hour, and that is gonna be how it will be moving forward, I think. But like a lot of playtesting stuff going on in that, was really happy to continue work on the underground PvP area. Bunkers had some really good help down here, so that was really cool. A lot of building going on. A lot of you guys are offering help with construction of the world. I have like this massive issue that day one, the awesome SW was offering me assistance with making a new lobby and sent me a file, and I'm behind on looking into that, so that is my next project, really following up on that. So I'm sorry it has been taking so long. You're not forgotten. I downloaded the file. Just crazy times. But anyway, really, with that said and done, I have plans towards making a bunker system kind of thing. I want to make like a massive structure where resources can be placed in small kind of subplots, so you guys have a chance to get resources if you want to be building, and every player can have the players that are like selected to help, that offer it and want to and have time, have like their own batch of chest with resources available for building. But I'm going to be like digging more into that. So one of the next projects is going to be making this massive barn or whatever it is to get things up and running. Showing here before is really portals. You guys already know them. It is something that I'm going to be offering in the shop system at some point, where you can get custom portals on your plots to pretty much wherever you want to go in the non-temporary worlds. And the prices are gonna be something I have no idea about yet. Making more plots here, but I'm testing it out on a few different plots right now, giving them as really like mostly for testing and for some of the really amazing players that are crushing it in here, helping out like crazy. So it's not like a first perk, but it's pretty close to it. And so I spent a lot of time just being on the server, trying to chat with you guys when I am like making new plots and building new parts for the world. I'm slowly adding a lot of the things I have had planned since the start to the world. Like the main factor is how much we move forward in terms of cheat prevention, because I don't want to add too much crazy stuff to the server until we figured out all the bugs, all the ins, all the outs. And we did have a cheater visitor yesterday that once again showed me that there are things I need to do differently, and I learned from that, made loads of changes to the server settings to make it less likely to happen another time. So really good times. I'm learning something every day, and it's really amazing. I had this idea that I would make a bit of a trolley plot filled with gravel. A gravel plot, same price as everything else, but with a little something extra in on it, really. So what I'm doing is that I am adding in diamond blocks, and I'm like flooding the area with gravel. How much has been added? I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm not done with the plot. It can be bought, but if you buy it now, you're just gonna be missing out on me filling in more goodies, so you might as well wait. So I'm doing a bit of manual work here as I design like how I want the prizes, the options, the rewards inside the gravel. We have MCMMO running, so of course if you have excavation skills, it's going to be a really awesome plot for you to own, because you can get diamonds from it, from just excavating in this gravel here. But you guys already know all that stuff really. But so I'll just making a bit of a leveled area, and a lot of you guys, you keep poking me about, do I know world edit? Yes, I know world edit, and I also know how to copy and paste stuff. I know how to fill areas, drain them, green them, all that kind of stuff. For the most part, I really just enjoy building things brick by brick. I really like it, and that is why I do it, because even though I need to try to manage my time and do things in a smart way, I also want to be having a good time, and I want to be working on the server in a way that allows me to chat with you guys and not worry about what do I have copy region wise or schematic wise loaded. So if I go somewhere and I do something, I just flood the area with something crazy. But yeah, I do know world edit, and I use it for a lot of things. There are things I don't really use it that much for, where it is a lot smarter. Also has to do with me still being pretty noobish, I know that, so it's not like I'm trying to say I'm the king. I'm just pretending by only placing single blocks, not at all. But I know about it, I know a lot of the tools, and I am practicing on them. But I still like doing the other stuff, so I guess that's the benefit of being relatively new to Minecraft again, compared to a lot of you guys that have just been crushing it on a daily basis for a very long time. Had some bugs with the plot signs, which was a good thing, because then I learned how to place new signs for the plots. So all good times really. We have been spending a lot of time working on permissions for chests, digging, building on plots. Sorry guys, today I secured the entire global region of the server. I didn't expect it to be needed. But a lot of you guys keep coming in like completely random for the first time, doing crazy things. So yeah, another lesson learned really, that there will always be people that come in here trying to have fun with things that were not intended from my side anyway. But with that said and done, we should be more or less done with permissions in terms of plots, because I changed the global, I made some server configuration settings, and I think we're pretty well set now. Loads of cool help here from Hinken008, and Oscar was also down here helping me out with the underground part of the PvP world. Unfortunately, I had to restore a backup where all the work we did here was, yeah, in vain, so to say, because many of the changes I made after we had some Force OP visiting really just meant that I wanted to roll back to be sure that a lot of things were as they were supposed to be. So yeah, the digging we did here was good, but not good enough, because somebody forgot to back up right after. But so many things are going on the server every day. I cannot like back up all the time. We're talking, I think we're up to around 9,000 files, about a gigabyte or something in backup, so it drains the server capacity, which means a less interesting gaming experience for you guys, and that is why I don't want to be doing it all the time. But I try to back up configuration files and stuff like that all the time, like 10 times a day or something like that, so that if something happens, if I blow a plugin or something, we're still good to go really. But as you can see, crushing it underground here, building these new PvP plots. Unfortunately, it's gonna be redone, so it's a good thing we didn't like go that far with it. But it's another one of those building projects that I want to push further very soon. I like the thought about having the entire PvP world filled with small areas where you guys can battle, build small camps, do all sorts of things. It's not gonna be faction. Many of you pointed out that on faction server. On faction servers, often one faction is just too strong, and it kind of ruins the gameplay. So I didn't want to go faction like in the classic sense, but I want to have some kind of one side battling the other kind of thing going on. And the first step towards that is to make all these different types of plots in here on each side of this rift or chasm, with like pathways behind, so you can muster an army up here or whatever you want to be doing. So I have a lot of planned stuff about it, but it is probably going to be a few weeks before it is into effect. And the main reason is I'm going to show you that in the next video, because this is really like a daily update that is coming too late. I'm trying to cut these videos so that they show like some kind of highlight or idea about what was going on the server on any given day. I also like it as a kind of diary kind of thing. So yeah, that's just how I'm doing it right now. It may change in the future really as the server populates more and it's going to be more perhaps PvP or battling. I might play on a tune or something to be more in like on the PvP gaming and stuff like that on equal terms with you guys. But with that said and done, guys, that was pretty much what I had to share in this video. So yeah, portals, Gravel, huge new plots, end world opened, and yeah, we're working on the ground. So as always, guys, oh, I need to add something. Wait a second, guys, this is good stuff. This is really good stuff. So guys, we have like 4 mods on the server. We have a huge amount of mods compared to players, but it is because there is a lot of interest in helping make the server run really smooth, and I'm really happy about that. So one of the things that you guys may also have noticed is that the mods on the server are some of the very active players really crushing it. Mods do not have spawn summon kind of options, so whatever they have, they are gaining the same way as you guys. They don't have access to cheaty summony stuff at all. And with that said and done, we are still really in a position where JK Dragon, one of the server mods, is offering a giveaway on Sunday 7 PM GMT, as in 1900 hours GMT, and he asked me to do my part in trying to make sure as many players as possible come in and have a chance at grabbing this stuff. So all of this stuff here is what JK Dragon will be doing a giveaway on for, but Sunday 7 PM GMT, 1900 hours GMT. So if you want a bit of a boost in the game, then yeah, as you can see, a lot of really cool stuff here, especially if you are just starting out, that you can use to crush it with. Gonna give you loads of economy if you want to be buying a plot right away, if you want to be digging like crazy early, like enchantments and stuff. So really cool stuff that you guys can get in a giveaway by JK Dragon Sunday 1900 hours 7 PM GMT +1. So yeah, just wanted to add this in the video because I think it's really cool. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching.